Hi, what's up, my sexy motherfuckers? In spite of the brave men and women who have been speaking up about their sexual assault stories, and to see how brave those people are to speak up after years, inspired me to make this video. First of all, if this is your first video you've ever seen of me, I'm sorry. I'm more very, energetic and fun and happy, but since everything with the hashtag Time's Up campaign and hashtag Me Too, it's just the right time to finally speak up about something that I've been keeping from you for years. When I just turned 16, I flew across the country to go to an event. The event was great, the event was fun, a lot of friends were there. I went with my best friend, Ricky Dillon. And at the end of the event, there was a party. I go to the party with all my friends, and it was good. We were dancing, it was fun, it was loud, I was having the time of my life. But things took a big turn once two boys approached me. This was right after O2L just ended, so I mean it was pretty popular, like a popular topic, and just they went up to me saying, "Hey, congrats on everything, we love your videos, blah 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 blah." They said, "Can we get you a drink?" And I've probably only drinking like once or twice before this, but like one drink, like that's it, nothing like insane, like what I'm about to tell you. I said, sure, cranberry vodka. And this is not promoting underage drinking. I was very, very stupid for doing this, especially at the age of 16. But taking a drink from a stranger is not the smartest idea. I was just very friendly. I'm a friendly person. I'm open to talking to new people and just meeting people and just seeing their perspective on life and what they do for a living. I don't know. I'm totally fine with meeting people. They keep bringing me drinks before I even finish them, and I'm like being distracted, and I don't really realize that I'm finishing multiple drinks. And I want to say, after I had like my 5th or 6th even maybe drink, I realized I cannot fucking function right now, like at all. I started to become really messy. I couldn't walk. I could barely speak. And I remember starting to like cry in the middle of the party, and like one of my managers at the time saw me and was like, "What the fuck is going on?" The two boys were just like, "All right, we should probably bring you back to your room." I thought they were going to take me back to my room and make sure I was okay and leave. I don't really remember much of this night, but when I tell you this is the drunkest I have ever been in my entire life, I could not walk, I could not talk, I could not function. I blacked out. And the thing, what sucks about blacking out is that you go in and out of reality. I just remember little tiny aspects of this night. We get to my room, in the conjoining room next door is Ricky, but I'm pretty sure he was still downstairs at the party. I remember flopping down on the bed and just wanting to do nothing but sleep. And then, like I said, I go in and out of reality, so I come back into reality again, and one of the boys is having me perform oral sex on them. I couldn't say no. I don't remember anything really from this night, but just the flashbacks that I'm telling you right now. So then I black out again, and I wake up. They moved me inside of the hotel closet where like the ironing board is and where like the hangers are. I'm on the floor in the hotel closet as one of them is still having me perform oral sex on them, and the other boy has 2 fingers up my... I remember sitting there, laying there in the closet, and remembering how bad it hurt. I just turned 16 years old. These men were in their 20s. I finally hear Ricky come back to the room, and I finally get the strength to get up and walk and run towards the door. And then one of the boys stood in front of the door and just put me back on the bed and continued their sick routine. This is when it gets a little bit more disturbing. I didn't want to say this in the video, but to explain how fucked up this situation is and how sick and twisted it is. These two boys were twin brothers, just using me for their own laughter, arousal. But every time I think about that moment, it makes my stomach so fucking weak. Then I finally have the courage to scream, Ricky, please help me. And I get up again off the bed and run to the door and unlock it, and then Ricky charges in. I fall on the floor because I'm still blacked out drunk, and I'm just sitting there helpless, butt naked on the floor. This is very just graphic, but it's just the truth. After Ricky walked in and basically said, what is going on? I said, I need these boys to leave. They wouldn't leave when I asked them, but of course when somebody else witnesses it, they left. I also remember just me crying myself to sleep that night as I sobered up and realized that I just got used by twins. I just turned 16. That is so insanely illegal here for someone in their 20s to do that to a young 16-year-old boy. Yes, it was wrong for me to take the drinks. I didn't know better. I just wanted to have fun, and I did not expect such a horrific nightmare out of this. The event ended, and I go home, back to my house where my family was, and I get a text from one of the boys. Apparently, the whole time this was going on, photographs and videos were taken of me doing the acts that I don't remember. That is wrong on so many levels. That is fucking child pornography. That is insane. But this next part really is what made me fucking go insane. They sent me a text saying, if you don't do 2 YouTube videos with us promoting our whatever, I don't know what the fuck they did. Maybe singers, whatever, I don't know. And you guys would not know who the fuck they are. Don't even try to waste your time. If I want to release the names, I probably will, but I'm talking about it with the legal team right now. But it's no fucking famous Instagram, YouTube twins that you guys would know, I promise. Yeah, if you don't do these videos with us and do an Instagram post and a tweet, we will release these photos and videos. I don't know how their thought process thinks that they can get away with releasing a video. And I was so torn apart and so scared that, truthfully, that was the way I had to come out to my parents. Hey mom, hey dad, just letting you know, there might be a video of me blackout drunk with 2 twin boys in their 20s. Wasn't the most pleasant coming out experience, I can tell you that. But basically my mom started texting them off my phone saying you can go to prison for life, like how dare you even blackmail my son, all that kinds of stuff. The point is, don't take drinks from strangers. Don't let anybody follow you back to your house or home that you don't trust or know. And stick with your fucking friends. Because that night and that following week of the blackmail has haunted me since. It's just, I'm glad I have the courage to finally speak up about this. There's just so many parts of YouTubers and celebrities' lives that they don't share because they are afraid to. But when you speak up, it feels good. And to those twins, if you want to release those videos of me as a 16-year-old boy,
try me, bitch.
If you have a story, speak up. Because there is no time left for weasels and rats to get away with the things that they have done. My name is Trevor Moran, and that is my story. Alright you guys, that's all I can remember, but you know, it sucks. Besides me speaking up about this, I do other things. I make funny videos, and I also am a musician. My new single, Sinner, just came out, and I'd really appreciate you guys to watch the music video if you have ever felt anything close to heartbreak, because that shit is my baby. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe and click the little bell and get notifications every time I upload. But I love you so much, and like I say every time, thank you so much for sticking with me, and I'm just so glad I'm becoming more open and vulnerable on YouTube, because I think that's just the key, you know, authenticity is so key. I want to thank my best friend Ricky for helping me that night and helping me, you know, get through this over the past couple years. I really appreciate you. I will leave his channel link below. Alright guys.